Hey, buddy.
Hey, happy Friday.
Happy Friday. How's it going?
It's going good, going good.
All right. Cool, cool, cool. What are we
Enjoying.
talking about today?
It's our monthly book review slash recommendation
All right. Yes.
day. That is what we're talking
All
about.
right. Let's do it.
The book that we're going to cover today is a classic.
Okay.
And every entrepreneur should have this in their library, be reviewing it often.
Okay.
And that is
Hyping this up. Drum roll, please. What is
Michael
it?
Gerber's E-Myth Revisited.
All right. All right. Cool. Yeah,
Another
that's a great
volume.
book. That's a great book. So,
So I'd love to sort of hear your thoughts on it, and then I'll chime in and give you mine as well, and
yeah.
it'd be great.
Well, I mean, I would say there are two books that when I look back on our journey to create our e-commerce company and really the journey from going from dabbling and just starting to sell to scaling, there's two books, 4 Hour Work Week, which we've already talked about before, and then E-Myth by Michael Gerber. These two books really sort of clarified for us the requirements
Hmm.
going from a solopreneur, a solo operator, to really building a process and a real company, a real business. And so the book is just tremendous. I was just re-listening to it actually in its drive to California I had just done, and it's fantastic advice. I've listened to it a bunch of times, and every time I go back to it, I'm like, yep, yep, yep. I love the insight and perspective. And it basically, like in my view,
Sorry,
that's the
that's
thing.
the intro. I was
The
like,
basic tip that I would say that's really stands out to me is this concept of is your entrepreneurship like a delusion? That's
yeah,
the concept of like the myth. That's what he means by it is
yeah,
entrepreneurial myth, and that's that really the entrepreneur concept is sort of a delusion or illusion. What you really have in your business is you're a manager, you're a technician, or you're an entrepreneur. And the balance of those three things is really kind of what he gets at in the whole book. So anyway, sorry, I'm going on and on, but what stands out to you?
it really is those sort of breaking down in his analysis and thinking through those things, right?
Yeah,
Like the technician piece of it, the manager piece of it, and the entrepreneur, and really what it takes to sort of elevate beyond and move through those different levels.
yeah,
Understanding the technical work of a business does not mean you understand a business that does that technical work is a really big key
yeah,
takeaway, right? You may understand the component of a business, but that doesn't mean you have a complete understanding of what it takes to really take that business or think of it
right,
holistically and
right.
what goes into that component of it. So I thought that was a really interesting thing. It sort of challenges the thinking that your business isn't just a product, that it's a whole
Right.
bunch of other systems that really have to be working
Yeah.
simultaneously and cohesively in order to have success for the long term.
Yeah, and I think in a way I got totally lucky, to be completely honest, because when we started working together, my wife and I, 11 years ago, we were obviously, she was making handmade doll clothes that we were auctioning on eBay. So I don't know anything about how to do that, and in a way it was helpful because she was the technician and I could be the entrepreneur and or we kind of both share manager, but we had complementary skill sets, and that really helped tremendously. And I think we got lucky. And I think a lot of people who start as a solo, kind of entrepreneur by themselves, they have a harder uphill climb because they have to do each of those three things.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah. There's definitely, I think, a benefit to having good, strong business partner relationships or working with people. That's one of the reasons that masterminds are a really fantastic
yeah,
uh, business multiplier. I think there really is a multiplication effect because you're
yeah,
sitting around, you're talking about business, but you're also, in essence, sort of sharing the pros, the cons, what's working, what's not working, and getting feedback.
yeah,
I think that's a lot. There's a lot of benefit in sort of in the feedback loop of it.
yeah. No, I totally agree. One other just little tidbit from the book that I think is really nice is there's a segment in there where he talks about driving up the California coast or Oregon coast and stopping at a hotel that just treats him almost magically. And the process that they had, and he stopped and asked him, like, how did this happen? He just describes how mesmerizing it is. And I've never had a business treat me super cool before, because of their systems and their process. But it happened like 2 weeks ago. And, what was funny was it was Discount Tire. I had called in the morning and said, hey, I need tires. Can I come in? Do you have the right size? Blah, blah, blah. He asked me what kind of car it was. And so I said, okay, totally cool. I said, I'll be there in the afternoon. So I walk in to Discount Tire, and the guy who's clearly like the manager guy hands a slip of paper to the sales associate, and he goes, hi, are you Mr. Miles? We'd love to help you with your tires. And I was like, I just walked in, and I was like, whoa, that is awesome, guys. That was almost magical. And because obviously the manager had known I was driving in with a Prius, and made the assumption, and he got it right. And the process just made me feel like, man, they were just amazing. And Michael Gerber.
Your tires, sir.
I know. Michael Gerber in this book explains how to build business process that really, really allows the creator of the company, the entrepreneur, to elevate themselves to become what we all really want to be, which is an owner.
Yeah.
Not the runner of the business.
Yeah.
Not the manager. We don't want to be the manager. We don't want to be the technician. We don't want to be the entrepreneur. What we really want to do is own a business.
Yeah.
And have people run that for us. And he describes exactly how to do it. So anyway, sorry, I could go on and on. I love the book. It's just so interesting to me. So, yeah.
No, there's so much. And I think the cool thing about the book, and I think the reason, or one of the reasons why it's sort of become a timeless classic, is because you can go back to it again and again and again, and you come back from different stages in your business. Mm-hmm. So you start off and maybe you're seeing yourself more as the technician, and you're the technical person, and you're making that transition, becoming more of the manager, becoming more of the business owner, the entrepreneur, or sort of the higher level thinker in your business. So you kind of come back and see it through a different lens. Yeah. And I love that when you get a book that sort of speaks to a journey and can talk to different people at different levels and at different points in their journey, because it's just timeless, and that's how you can go back to it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I totally agree. Well, so if you haven't checked out E-Myth Revisited by Michael Gerber, go check it out. That is a fantastic book. And of course, if you want to go deeper on all these topics with us, we have winningonshopify.com with a lot of prior blog posts on marketing and Shopify related e-commerce topics. We also have Inner Circle program that you can jump into, and also one-on-one coaching opportunity by application. So if you're interested in going deeper and working with us more closely, we'd love to have you check that stuff out. Any final comments, my man?
Go build your systems.
No doubt. No doubt. All right, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.